want to show you in this video how am I changing my document that I wrote for my data management plan into slides. Hey, for those of you who are new here, my name is Luisa Fernanda. Actually, my name is super long, but yeah, no need to, just Luisa. Okay, so who am I? I am a new group leader, research group leader in the LMU, and I'm trying here in my channel to kind of like show what it is to start a new lab, and most important, I'm trying to start my lab under the open science principles, and while I'm learning, I'm showing you what I'm learning. So today I want to show you what I'm doing with the documents that I do and how I work with them. I try to use, because I'm working with open science principles, that means as well that I need to keep my data under the FAIR principles, which are FAIR is for Findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. One of the ways that I'm trying to do that is using software or programs that allow me to do a good version control, meaning I can register every single change that I've done in the documents, so that in the future everybody can see what we did, what the reasoning was, and yeah, basically the whole process is open and you can reproduce it. So in order to do that for text, one of the things that many people use is all these word processors. But word processors are actually not really fair because they need a program to be able to open it. Now, right now it's much easier. Like about 10 years ago, it was not possible to open Word documents with like from Microsoft Office without having the Microsoft Office, but then it came Open Libre and I think LibreOffice or Open Office, I don't know, but those are the ones that are now available and they are free, and you can open Word documents with those. The formatting is not always perfect, but you can open them, but still they need an extra program to be able to open them, and it is not stored as plain text. That's different with LaTeX, and I know many people hear LaTeX and they're just like, oh my god, no, I don't want to see that. Don't worry, I know the transition is difficult, but I will be doing videos about it and how to, for biologists, not for people who have a high affinity for computers, because for them it might be really easy. But for biologists, it's not that easy. And I know myself. So it took me a while, but it's because the instructions that are online are not really for people who don't have previous knowledge of LaTeX. So, but I want to show you in this video how am I changing my document that I wrote for my data management plan into slides so that I can show you in another videos what was the reason for each part in my data management plan. And this is all part of the open science I want to make available for everybody and to be able to follow it. So here we go. What I have, my start document is the data management plan, which I did in LaTeX as a document, and then I did, yeah, and at the same time for my classes I'm doing my slides in LaTeX as well. The LaTeX can determine which way to format your text depending on what commands you give it, and those commands are in the upper part, what is called the preamble. So what I just did is I took my text that I did for my preamble for the slides and I copy it on the preamble of my document that I had before. So I'll show you here. So a document class is declared this way, document class, blah blah. But I want to ignore it because I want now that Beamer, which is the way that LaTeX makes slides, is the kind of like the first command that the LaTeX sees and says, okay, that's a document from which type of document I want to make slides, and the package is called Beamer. Then I copy my Beamer commands, or from my slides for my course, I copy it here on my data management plan original document, and I tell it ignore the one before by doing this little comment. That's a comment symbol for LaTeX, means computer, just ignore that thing. That's not for you. This line is not for you. I copied everything and it gave me a couple of conflicts. In those conflicts, it tells me exactly where the conflicts are. So I found them and they were here, and I commented them out. That's what it is. At least that's what I heard some of the informaticians to call it. When you comment a line, you comment it out. That means the computer is not seeing it. And it then gave me a conflict with the Babel, which I need the German package for my courses because I teach in German. So once it's all thing, then it seems to be working, and it made the title, so the author title and everything. If you see it here, let's close this. You can see it here better. It's a nice slide, and I did already 2 slides. Where is the beginning document? It makes the title is here, but what I did is I took the text that I had before and I put it between what is called a begin end of, in this case, a frame. Beamer says, okay, I don't call it slides, I just call it frame. And when I do that, automatically recognizes what is supposed to go into a slide, which text. So here I have different sections. I did already 2 slides. So one is the section where the credits, and I have to tell, okay, that slide has to be called credits because that's the credits for the template. So I tell it here after the frame credits for this template, and when I renew this view, you see here the text appears as the header. And I'm going to do it again. I did already for 2 parts. I'm going to do it again so I can show you how easy it is to change the text that you had already for one document into a presentation. That's one of the reasons why I use LaTeX for my documentation, or like anything that I have to write, because it's very easy to change it later on to other formats, presentations. What am I doing now? I'm going to do the same. So I'll show you how to do it. Description of the project. I want to put those all in one slide, and I tell it begin environment name, and automatically what I selected before will be placed in between those 2. And I tell it, okay, this environment name should be called frame because that's the way that the program knows that's supposed to be one slide. And let's see if it could be and we have to put the title of the slide. We do it here, and I just write here overview. Good. So let's see what happens. It should work. Yep, that's it. And yeah, the best way in this case will be to do different things, but you can always format it later, and it's really easy to format in LaTeX. Good. So that's what I wanted to show you. That's one of the reasons why I use LaTeX, and in the next videos I will show you how to do the transition from word processor to LaTeX in the less painful way. I hope this helped you to do your transitions to fair data. and I will do another video about why these files are so good and so compatible with FAIR data. Okay? Have a nice day. Okay, ciao.